My name is Kaylee Alford, and I'm here with the junior
Maurice Hunter.
How did you expect the year to go, and then how has it really gone?
I expected the year to go by pretty fast, so I was trying to really prioritize my work, and I did that for the most part, but nobody prepared me for how fast second semester went by, so I was like, ooh, I really need to start locking in now.
Yeah. Have there been any unpredicted challenges?
Ooh, chemistry.
How is your free time used here compared to your old school?
I don't really have as much free time here, but only because the coursework is a more rigorous coursework. But I definitely did enjoy a lot of free time when I was at home, but now I spend it studying, which it's all right.
Have you gone to any downtown Columbus events, and can you give a brief description?
The only thing I went to was the Wassail Fest. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it was this little thing that Columbus has been doing for years, I guess. And they're like, who has the best wassail on the street? So we walked down Main Street, Columbus, and just tasted wassail and went to different businesses.
Can you explain what wassail is?
It's kind of like a cider, but it's people have different ways of serving it, so they can serve it hot or cold, or they can add different spices to it, but it's kind of like a cider.
How was exam week here different from your old school?
I didn't take exams at my old school. I was exempt from them because they weren't as challenging, and so coming to MSMS and having to do that, it was really it was something, to say the least. Exam week wasn't as hard the first semester, only because it is what it is, but once you know how to go through your day-to-day, you start to understand better. But the exams are definitely starting to amp up once you get to second semester.
Yeah. Okay, final question. How do you deal with the homesickness?
Prior to coming here, I actually went to a boarding school, so I kind of learned there how to balance it. But even then, I don't really get homesick. Sometimes I just get annoyed if I'm in a certain place for a long time. So I would go home on the weekends, or I would try to do certain things to get me off of campus, so I won't be thinking about all of this stuff on my days off.
Okay, thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Tanilya Clark, a junior at the Mississippi School for Mathematics and Science, and today I'm here with
Max Thompson. I'm also a junior at MSMS.
How did you expect the year to go?
I don't know. I think I expected the academics to be a little bit easier, which is kind of stupid of me, but I did. And then I came here and I was like, oh wait, this is much harder than I thought it would be. But it's manageable. It's manageable. But for res life, I thought it was going to be hard acclimating away from home, but I kind of realized quickly that it's not as bad as you think it is. I thought I was going to be really scared to move away from home, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, so yeah.
How is MSMS compared to your old school? Where did you attend your old school to?
So I went to Hernando High School, which is in northwest Mississippi. My old school, obviously the classes were easier, and we offered kind of, just normal high school classes, whereas MSMS offers a lot of different classes. It's really great. There's so many cool things, whether you want to take a writing class or a special science class. So that was fun, and also the diversity people is a lot better at MSMS. So there's a way more diverse population than there was in my old school. How
have you enjoyed Columbus? Have you been to any events in town?
Yeah, so Columbus it's kind of a cute little southern town. The last event I think I went to was I think it's called Wassail Fest. I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's really fun to go with friends and just get out of the school. So yeah.
What was your experience during exam week?
So, if you've ever been exempt if you're that kid that's always exempt from your exams, enjoy it this year, because at MSMS that's not the case. They want you to be prepared for college exams, so you have to take every single one of your exams. And so I will say it's pretty stressful, but once you get through it, it's the biggest relief, and you're done. And so yeah, my tip is just find something that relieves your stress. That's the good thing about this school, is that you figure out what makes you stressed and then how to get rid of that. And so just find something, whether that be swimming, because we have a nice pool here, soccer, whatever you want. So yeah, exams are hard, but you'll get through them.
And what have you accomplished so far your junior year?
So I am a Tales performer, which we had this program. I don't know if somebody's already mentioned this, but it's called Tales of the Crypt, and you basically, some people are selected to perform after auditions, and you get to play this historical person or somebody that knew them. And so I'm selected as one of those performers. I also am on the swim team, and my team, we got second place in state for freestyle relay. So that was really fun. And then my last one is I was selected as a winner for the Mississippi Poet Laureate. There's this competition this year for you submit a poem, and so me and I think 2 other MSMS students were selected as winners for it. So those are my accomplishments.
So 1 out of 10, how would you rate your junior year here at MSMS?
Okay, I'd give it a 7.5 because my mistake, and this is a tip to you, if you think that you can take all the hard classes and you're gonna be fine, you're wrong. Don't do it. Make sure, like, I would say take some challenging classes, but do not overwork yourself, you know? I feel like just pace yourself, and maybe senior year, if you want to take more classes, you can. So, yeah, I'd give it a 7.5 only just because I gave myself too many hard classes, and I am having to push through that right now. But besides that, I've made great friends, like Maurice and Joy and some other ones, and so overall, it's been a good experience.
Well, thank you for reflecting with us, and we hope that the rest of your junior year goes amazing.
Yeah, me too.
What's your name and where you're from?
I'm Isabelle Henderson, and I'm from Crystal Springs, Mississippi.
Logan Legner, I'm from Biloxi, Mississippi.
How did y'all expect the year to go, and how did it really go?
I expected it to be hard, but I didn't really expect it to be this much of a challenge, but
I expected like the middle of the year to be about the same, but exam weeks were a lot more difficult than I expected them.
How do you spend your free time here at MSMS?
well, we like to play board games a lot in the cafe, and then if we're off campus, we love to go to Mi Hacienda. So
I'm on the soccer team, so we have practices pretty frequently, but the season just ended. And then I do debate.
Were there any unexpected challenges?
Math. Definitely the math courses at MSMS. I've always been really good at math until I got here, and then I was not. So, yeah.
I think the outside of school work is a bit of a learning curve because I'm used to not having to do much homework or out of school work, and it takes a lot more discipline to do that outside of a classroom.
How does exam week here compare to how it was back at your home school?
Well, in my homeschool, we could sell raffle tickets to get out of the exams, so this was the first time I've ever had to take an exam.
It's terrible. Exam week is the worst thing ever. It's 10 times worse.
Okay. Is there any favorite memories or anything that's happened that you really like?
Nothing specific necessarily. I've just enjoyed the whole experience.
I really like going to tournaments with the debate team. That was fun.
Overall, how would you rate your junior year?
10 out of 10.
7.9.
Thank you.
I'm Lucas Griffith, and I'm from Biloxi, Mississippi.
How did you expect the year to go, and how has it actually gone?
I expected it to be challenging, yet rewarding, and I expected to make a lot of new friends, and it's lived up to my expectations.
Have there been any unpredicted challenges?
Yes, going to chemistry class, forgetting your lab preparations and your lab coat is very challenging.
How do you use your free time here compared to your old school?
I use my free time to run and hang out or play volleyball.
How did your exam week go here compared to your old school?
Here, I had to prepare and study for the whole week and go ask questions from my teachers and collaborate with the other people in my classes. But exam week at my old school was just, you could get exempt, and most people were, so there was really no preparation, and we just sat in the gym.
How do you deal with homesickness?
I would say I FaceTime my family and also just hang out with my friends, go places.
Thank you, Lucas.
Hello, I'm Zuxia, and I'm with
Tania Clark.
How did you expect this year to go, and how did it really go? I think when I first came that I was thinking that this was going to be, okay, meeting new friends. That did happen. It was going to be a nice journey, but in reality, it's been hard to kind of adjust to classes. Of course, it's more advanced, and I was used to that. I knew that I was going to put myself in that position, but it's been kind of hard to adjust. But other than that, it's been okay.
What were some of the unpredicted challenges?
I guess getting used to the course load. Usually in my old school, I could kind of like do homework or assignments in class, but here you kind of have to learn how to balance your time and figure out exactly which classes to study for, which ones to prepare for. So course load, mainly chemistry.
Did you go to any downtown Columbus events?
Yes, I went to the YC Fest. I think that's what it's called.
What did you enjoy the most so far about this school?
Something that I enjoy most from this school is, I guess, my friends, because without them, I probably wouldn't make it through half of my classes. Just somebody to talk to and kind of like express your feelings to at the end of the day. It's something that keeps you going throughout the entire process.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Sydney Oswalder, and I am from Byron, Mississippi.
How did you expect the year to go, and how has it actually gone?
I expected my junior year to be very rigorous. One, because my friends were telling me that junior year will always be your hardest year, and because MSMS is like a very rigorous and hard school, so I expected it to be like very hard, and it was very hard. Yeah.
Have there been any unpredicted challenges?
Chemistry. Chemistry is something. Yeah.
Chemistry seems to be a hot topic today. Did you attend any downtown Columbus festivals this year?
Yes, I attended Wassel Fest. Yeah, that was pretty fun, and the Wassel was very good.
With the free time that you have, how do you manage it?
With the free time that I have, sometimes I walk around the campus, and other times like I go on the swings outside of the residence hall, and I go down to Stark Recreation Center where I play pool with my friends, I play Connect Four with my friends, I'll like sometimes walk around the track with my friends, and I work out.
How do you deal with the homesickness?
I didn't really have homesickness. Like, I didn't really miss home at all.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
I love my family, but you know.
Thank you, Sydney.
You're welcome.